out of the cycle here with the World card. And there is your new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. That's about to play out here. Oh my God. This portal is going to allow you to take a breath. Now I'm understanding it. Sorry it took me that long, Spirit. This portal that is opened up, that you're about to step through, you guys. This is going to allow you to take a breath. You'll be able to say no a lot easier. Okay, there is something activating in your throat chakra. There's something very special about your throat chakra, your sacral, and how you create and how you can create like this. Okay, everything you say comes to fruition. Be careful about what you say. There is something that's been activated in your throat chakra. You're able to say no. You're able to say yes when you want. I want to get just one thing of advice from the angels before we go. Yeah, it's portal time. You're going to be able to take a pause, you guys. This portal, yeah, it's happening because you're optimism, okay? And you're seeing signs about this. Someone here, you are seeing signs about this portal. Someone is. Someone here feels it. You feel this enchanted portal. All right. This portal is going to let you relax more. You're an activist. Compromise. In other words, speak the fuck up. You don't have to go along with anyone or anything. You and your throat chakra know exactly what to do now. And that is to say no. No, I will not compromise. No, I will not conform. No, I will not change myself to just so you don't feel triggered. That's what I'm getting. I'm not going to change myself just to conform, right? To conform to your energy so you don't feel triggered. No, I'm different. I'm going to be myself at all times, no matter what. And if I want to say no, I'll say no. Okay? This is your confirmation, you guys, that you have officially, you opened up this portal of rest, this portal of it's okay for me to rest, this portal that says, God's got me at all times. I'm totally fine to rest right now and to take a breath. Boom, enchanted. Boom, magic happens. This is the
6 p.m. on the 6/6 portal. I speak this into existence. I want my person, Lauren, to contact me. I want my life to get to the place. I've printed my cards, my lo-fi creations is up and running, and the Tri-Art Foundation is in existence fully. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Six p.m. on the 6th of the 6th. The portal is open. I want my person, Lauren, to contact me. I want my lo-fi creations and my Tri-Art Foundation to be in effect, and I want to be happy and well. 6 p.m. on the 6th of the 6th. Portal is open. I want my
that you're stepping through. Love. God. Bottom of the deck, activist, Mother Teresa. And then you have mother behind that. And then you have child behind that. There could be a child-mother relationship we're talking about that you had to learn how to say no to your parents, your mom, dad, someone in your family. This is a confirmation for you as well that you have done this. And spirits, God has been watching you. You got the God card, okay? And I'm going to read it. God. Let's read it. Wow, I can't see. I need glasses.
Hello.
How can it not be there? There it is. Oh, you know what I was looking for? So dumb, Shay. I can't believe I did that. I gotta stop calling myself dumb. But
No.
what I was looking for the G instead of the L for love. Okay,
God is
I'm gonna
love.
read it real quick for the people that say it at the end. Okay, this is for you.
Fill is love.
God
Fill is
is
God.
love, and God is everywhere. Therefore, divine care is surrounding, healing, and supporting this situation. The answer to your question is quite simply love. That's because it's all that exists in truth. By focusing upon God and this caring, you'll find the answers, solutions, and results that you're seeking. It appears that you've been struggling to do things on your own. This card is a reminder for you to call upon God and for help with everything. Sorry, I can't see you guys, sorry. Heaven's infinite wisdom has miraculous answers and solutions for you. Don't worry about how your prayer will be answered. Instead, have faith that God's will is for you and your loved ones to be at peace. Like we're saying, it's okay to take a breath. Your life purpose involves you being a role model of divine love. By meditating upon God before you do anything, you're a reflection of this shining light, which is the best way for you to be a spiritual teacher, by living as an example. Feel God's powerful love in your heart right now, and know that this is the answer that you seek. This is the answer that you seek. Don't compromise. Do not compromise. Again, you are an activist here, okay? And I feel like you're going to be teaching others how to not compromise, okay? This is the message, you guys. This is really, really beautiful. You have officially opened up a portal here, and this portal, it's a life of relaxation, of trusting in God, falling back, knowing He's going to catch you, but also speaking your truth, okay? And knowing that you speak things into existence, and it's okay to say no. Something very special with your throat chakra, though. You're going to be using that throat chakra for something, I know it. Unique skills. You have a unique skill when it comes to that throat chakra. I just know it. It says it's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is a priority right now. 1441. Okay?
1441.
Bottom of the deck, 1144. So ones and fours.
144.
This talks about divine intervention, high vibes. Love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. 1144. Hi, baby. 777, good luck, last one. This message is most likely to reach you during intense uncertainty. You'll come out winning from everything that may come your way. It's also a sign that you have much life experience and wisdom to share. Throat chakra. You will be doing something with that. Yet you'll need enthusiasm and effort to get this message to others. So remember, you guys, keep your vibe high.
High vibe
okay? You have unique skills when it comes to that throat chakra.
Oh, yes.
Okay, and you have luck on your side.
Luck on your side.
What did I want to tell you before we go? Yeah, there's divine intervention here. And like I said, or like it says, what's coming and what's right around the corner for you is this portal. And in this portal, you guys, there's something much better than in your wildest fucking dreams.
Whee!
There's a rare opportunity. There's an exciting encounter with like-minded people. And it's going to exceed your expectations. So whatever you are expecting, it's going to exceed that. Okay, this is your message, you guys. I just split the deck and went to spiritual growth, and it says prioritize your spiritual growth and don't allow the cares of life to squeeze out your goal to grow spiritually. If these people, like I said, say no to whatever you need to say no to, and yes to the things that you actually want to do, like if you want to dive deeper into your spirituality, do that. You know, shut out the noise. You're here for a reason. You have a very powerful throat chakra. You will be doing something with this. But get ready for this portal that you have created. This is your confirmation that there is a portal.
There is a portal right now, here in the live for the next hour at least.
I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Remember, you have safe passage. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say, whenever you want to say it.
Oh,
so
yes.
speak freely.
Oh, yes.
I love you.
I love you too, brother.
We've heard little from the man himself.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that too. Hey, Toy Pups.
Sissy, I fell asleep.
Thanks, my friend. How are you? Thanks. How come you're not modded up? So alongside his movie reflections. Hey, Joseph. Mr. McLeod uses music as a direct vibrational way to practice A Course in Miracles. Hey, Pups, weren't you talking about laughter and vibrations earlier today? I always want you to be a mod. Bates, you were a mod before. I think because maybe you haven't visited for a bit. Yeah, it says it was a for real question. What was the question? What did I miss? Back to questions 1 second. So, uses music as a direct vibrational way to practice A Course in Miracles. If cinema is his tool for intellectual and visual undoing, music is his tool for devotional surrender and emotional integration. It's interesting if we think of this in terms of yoga. Hey, Phil. That if cinema is his tool for intellectual and visual undoing, this would be jhana yoga, the yoga of the intellect, the yoga of self-inquiry, and music for his devotional surrender and emotional integration. Now we are talking about bhakti yoga, the yoga of devotion. How's that?
Hello.
All right, let me dive in. So what was the serious question, Kat? That's on me, Bates, for not having for you not starting when they're supposed to. I apologize for that. Phil says, I got you running concurrent with my live streams. We're going down the rabbit hole. Streaming while being streamed.
What's up, JP?
Where does it end? Who's streaming who? Lee, how you been? All right, so what was the question? Todd Cecil Yogi. Well, my wife had cancer today, and she's helping her friend. I'm going to the labs today. Gotcha. So no.
You all right, mate?
So no.
Did you come in there earlier on? Were you the first like? I feel like it was you because I had a like before I had a person.
What am I missing here? So let me mod up our friend.
Wow. Hey, what's up, Hammer? How are you doing? You all good? Hey, Chief. I guess that I got
Joseph's question.
I got Yogi stream on while I'm doing this because I'm in the 666 portal right now, living it. And what the fuck were we talking about earlier? All the sixes. Well, we're literally in the 666 portal.
Go back to something I mentioned.
Cashew nut sauce, lovely. Yo, just asked Eric to ask for subs for you, brother. I'm in other live, got you on the TV. See, this is good, isn't it? We're multitasking, and we're in the 666 portal. And that girl, Shay, in America, just put a video out. She was saying stepping into a portal, and I thought to myself, "Ooh, it's the 666 portal today." And I thought I'll go on live at 6 p.m. And I have already spoken into existence what I want. And I've just put a short out with it as well at 6 p.m. So, you know, incoming. Woo! But
you might decide
in the middle of doing my chariot card. What do you think of that? The old school camper. It's going to have 2 sphinxes, a black and a white sphinx, and a me driving it. Well, the original one was like this, but it was like landscape, so it would have just fucked up the cards, and it wouldn't have been right. So there we go. Hey, Miss B, right? So I've got the lo-fi fucking camper there. Look.
666 quarter right now in UK. I don't know what that is, Phil. So I saw
so instead of a V-dub, I've got the lo-fi symbol with a lo-fi private plate. Rocking it. Yes, mate. No worries. I know you're listening, bro. I'm listening to Chief as well, so it won't. Well, yeah, I'll be talking on there and listening to Chief. What do you think of the chariot? This ain't taking long. This is fucking easy. You know, I'd have banged this out completely by the end of today. I was just waiting for the paint to dry, and it's hard doing like faces and people, especially when they're small like that.
It's going good, just relaxing and hanging out.
No, I got my lo-fi symbol. Look.
It says you've been swinging and missing.
That's for V-dub.
Hey, we're still swinging, right?
The lo-fi down the bottom.
New York Knicks. How are they doing?
It's
How about this New York Knicks? Hammer? I would like
it's all good.
fill me in on this stuff.
All good. Happy.
It says I'm here to help. I can't help my own son channel. I'm trying.
Wow.
I have my own views of helpfulness. I consider you extremely helpful because you're a friend. And I'll be honest with you. I need all the friends I can get. I need all the help that I can get. But everyone's help looks different. The fact that you are here, that you're staying friends, that you care enough about me and our friends here, you have everyone's back.
But with the PL, I was thinking if I ever did do a monogram, I'd have a P
and it means a lot.
And the bottom of the line with the L at the bottom. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it?
Championship series, Yogi. What Rocky living under? I'm living under Rocky Yogi. They're 2 games up. None are playing the. They're 2 games to none. They're playing the San Antonio Spurs.
Shitty day in England today. But I'm making a mess of it. I took the dog out. Well, tried to take the dog out, but it's
Are we next fans, Hammer? I'm going with you.
She doesn't like the rain. Staffies don't like the rain.
It says I have a very busy day scheduled today. Music hangout 4 p.m. and 11 5 p.m. Wow, that is busy. Yeah, Michael, good for your channel. It says, guys, can you sub to Chief's channel if you haven't done yet? Thank you. I hope everyone here is already subscribed to Chief. Speaking of Chief.
The Chief. The big Chief.
It says,
oh, fucking hell. Alright, that's fucking this. Did you Miss P? Good.
Hey, what's
oh, Wasso was here as well.
It says, I'm your friend Yogi. We had a slight disagreement over my misinformed ideas on the Beatles. I was completely wrong. I offer the sincerest apologies. I will never speak ill of the Beatles ever again. Please, Yogi, forgive me. Hey, Lee, I read a little bit in between the lines on that one. I admit, I read a little bit between the lines. You know you're always okay. This is Chief. You were the Marys a second ago. You have both places. Chief is at both places and no places at all. He's everywhere.
He's everywhere and nowhere, baby. That's where he's at.
I got that word right. That says, wasn't trying to make anyone feel bad. I just wanted to be mindful of someone who stated right up front, he had a disability. That was all. All I love going back to work. Not a problem, Kat, and not a problem, toy pops, honestly. And not a problem with the question either. It says, say toy pups.
He's everywhere and nowhere, baby.
I took a literal liberty with that.
That's where he's at.
Hey, I have no doubt to you, my friend.
Maybe that's where he's
It
at.
says, hey, Kat and Chief, and everyone. And he says, hi, camera. He says, I'm your friend, Yogi. Check up on your messenger. You sure do. Everyone appreciate that. You also say goodnight. I appreciate that too. Hey, Anna. Buddha says, hey, Yogi in the background.
And
He says, Standing Boy, what's up?
I hope
Lifelong suffering mix fan, currently wearing a Jumpstart jersey.
everywhere he goes.
I am officially a Knicks fan now in honor of.
I see the sun is shining.
And it says, how are you this afternoon?
But I will make a fuss. 'Cause it's obvious.
Hey, thanks, Sky. Hey, Yogi, good afternoon. Baltimore Yogi's listed.
La 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 la.
15 days till Father's Day. He says, Kenny has a lovely temperament, Yogi. I saw him on a live. He has jumped away about it. He's a good guy. You're right about that, Lee.
La 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 la.
He says he's everywhere and nowhere, baby. That's where he's at. Riding across the hillside in his hippie hat and his high heel silver, riding everywhere he goes now, baby. The sun is shining, but I won't make a fuss.
Because it's obvious.
Thank you for that, Lee.
It's me. You know that song, B? That song, Eric? By the Kinks. Actually, Chief. Oh, you see, you're listening, aren't you? I forgot. You're actually hi-ho golden riding because your horse is golden, aren't you? Isn't it?
I might read what I wrote today. I didn't get a chance to read it.
I'll play that song in a minute. Well, only 60 seconds of it. Brilliant. Great song. You heard of the Kinks?
Then you can pick a year. You can pick a year anywhere between now, today, and 2011. You can even pick a specific date, and I will read you something for the plan.
Excuse me.
I can guarantee you, if you pick a specific date between now and 2011, that I will have written something.
Oh, fucking hell, every day.
Oh. So, Zoe, you have did a lot for my spirituality.
December.
For me, spiritually.
2012.
Thank you for saying that, Chief.
Please, Eric.
I think we all do a lot for each other. You know, here's the thing. Spirituality is much more than having a belief in something.
When you're tired,
spirituality is the day in, day out work that we do. And the work is,
actually, Chief's probably got Yogi sound on because it'll be a bit annoying having two going on at the same time.
That I'm supposed to hate. Can I be forgiven when every single fiber of my body is being offended by something?
No, it's hi-ho silver riding. It's hi-ho silver riding.
Can I show up every day and practice being kind? Practice. That's
by
the
the
key.
Kinks.
So today I wrote about what I must have missed before. I certainly did miss it. I'll tell you what it is that I missed. Sometimes it lands so clearly that it's impossible not to see it as a directive. Even a bit
Is it the
subtle,
Pumps
but a
Up Kick
short
song?
side of
Well-
how I meant to navigate the world.
Unless the Pumps Up Kick song says, hi,
It's
you're
a
all
study
right
in
then.
Course in Miracles, and I'm still handed these powerful messages. For whatever reason, words that have been read over countless times take on a brand new energy, as if every previous reading was simply meant to break me open just a little bit more. I was fully ready to truly receive these words. It's still your only function to behold him, to behold in him.
Number
what he sees
one.
not.
What's your name and where'd you come from? Ain't JP, I'm
I love
sure.
when things are simplified. When complexities drop away and the path narrows to a straightforward edge. So right just now, it's almost 4 a.m. And it was earlier still when I read those words. They were embedded, in a longer sentence, contained in a paragraph and belonging to a section within a chapter. Those words were the exact words, but those were the exact words I needed, and I had no idea that it was so until I actually read them. This happens quite often, more now than ever. A lifetime of spiritual breadcrumbs delivering me to each revelation. And so now my day sets forth with a clear agenda. My only function is to behold what we both must have missed before. I see you. I love you.
I love you too, Eric.
So this was a passage from a course. This is a little tiny line in a bigger paragraph, in a bigger section, in a bigger chapter, in a really big book. It is still your only function, hold in him what he sees not. You. That's a cheap peacock, boy pups, dating, holy best. You don't see, or you don't always see, your own glory, your own loving nature, your own compassion, your own golden shining heart. I constantly. So how do I, more than anything, I want to see it me. I want to know myself as loving, I want to know myself as kind. So how do I do it? I can go around stuff. I say pretending because unless it is all inclusive, then it's pretending. Here's the best way to see it. Here's the way to awaken. My means of awakening is through you. Meaning, anything about myself that I want to see, anything about myself that I want to manifest, visible. And
my vape's just gone into the bloody 6-6 ball and not come back.
Experiential. This is tough.
What the
I
fuck?
need to find it in you. You don't need to see, let's think of each other as a work of art.
I see.
We're
Right.
painting.
Good.
The painting is missed because we concentrate on the frame. And the frame is dark, foreboding, offensive sometimes. We look at it and we judge it. And we think, that's a awful frame, that's a beautiful frame, that's a hating frame, that's a loving frame, whatever. We judge the frame and we miss the painting, the picture.
What about this frame? You like that?
You are the painting.
That's a nice frame, isn't
You are
it?
the work of art.
That was a mirror. Found it.
My
Mirror was all
only
broke.
function is to behold in him what you see not. Behold in you what you see not. To behold the Christ within you.
How have I
To
lost
behold
that?
your loving nature, and that way you can recognize it in myself. That was in today's blog. By the way, my blog is called Headless Now.
It's you, Chief, watching. I get it. God, it can be pretty fucking dumb sometimes, isn't it, man?
Now, guys says, hey now, can you watch my last night's live? It sounds like my speech. Hey, did not watch last night's live. I was asleep. But it sounds like it was an awesome life.
Oh no!
Hi Yogi, your vlog looks beautiful by the way.
Thank you. Give me 1 second. Let me pick up the camera. He says, I told my wife I'm the king of Vermont. He said I'm a weirdo. I agree with both of you. I said,
I'm going with the wife.
Sorry, that's gross.
well, her answer was, you lived here for a month. You're not the king. I like this. I won't stop. She will do this. Every minute.
Oh,
I think you are stepping your way towards the.
that's had me thinking, who's that in the watching? And it's Chief in the background.
Of course you could be the king of Vermont. Hi Lady Sky, hi Anna, hi Penny, hi Silver,
Come on.
sister.
Hey, where the?
I want to meet you, I love you so much. How are you guys? I just
Best thing you can
stepping it
do.
up in the kitchen. And the rice does 20 minutes. Just put it in boiling water for 20 minutes. So I can't do 20 minutes, but I have a clock that's not 20 minutes. And it also was like 20 minutes today.
What's that?
I didn't want to interrupt your vlog reading because that was so beautiful.
Thank you.
If you guys haven't checked out the Yogi, he also posts it on Facebook. And a lot of writing that you can read. Beautiful.
God, wow.
As you were saying that if you can do this if you want, pick any date between today and 2011. And I promise you that I wrote something, and I'll read it.
Okay, April 10, 20, okay, let me see.
You go way back. You go back to 2011.
Okay, I'll do 20, yeah, let's do April 10, 2011.
Oh, that's the one year I didn't write. Yeah.
That's funny.
2011. In 2011, I did 436 blog posts.
Wow.
And you said April?
April 10th, my birthday. It's a special date to me because I was born on that day, you know what I mean?
I did.
You weren't born. She wasn't born.
And most of my life, I didn't look forward to birthdays. I didn't even want to exist. So now I like my birthdays. Not that I like getting older. You can ask him, Chief Peacock, every day you come in, you can probably give him a date and he can do one of his readings that he wrote.
For sure.
Soulstar says she has a premiere pop-up on the 6/6 at 2:22 p.m.
Hey, good girl.
Soulstar picks these numbers on purpose. They have a meaning.
Pups.
If she does
You're a liar.
22 or 111,
Babies aren't born.
like they have a meaning.
So I'm looking at my.
Yeah, April 10th, Dolly. I'm an Aries. I'm a true Aries. If you want to know who Toy Pops is, just read the Aries sign. And that's me. It's true. That's Yogi too, because Yogi's like, if you're like April, like 14 or 17.
How quickly people forget.
I remember important dates, Yogi. That's important date. I think it's like the 11th, isn't it? No, the 14th, isn't it?
It's the 17th.
Oh, that's that. See, I said 14 or 17. I knew it was one of those numbers. I couldn't remember that because it was an odd number. And, you know, I don't like odd numbers. That's why I thought it could be the 14th, which I would be mad at myself for forgetting, but it's 17th. So I'm like, okay, that's wonderful because April 17th, Yogi's birthday. I should have asked you, Lady Sky, and I would have looked like you do everything.
All right, April 10th.
Got a ball.
No, that was it. No, hold on. April 10th was blessing the world. The real question is, are you blessing the world with your practice? Are you kinder, gentler, more patient in your care for others? Yes, and still I continue with my practice. Those words seemed to float towards me while I was sitting in meditation. The initial question asking if my practice is actually blessing the world or am I lost in the details of my daily rituals? It provided a wonderful opportunity to review the depth of my practice. Forgiveness is a hands-on affair between myself and the Holy Spirit, a continuous blessing that's quietly offered to the world. It's not showy or dramatic, no big rituals in place, nor are any invocations needed. I simply forgive the first sign of any grievance or judgment, no matter how slight in their appearance, recognizing my own internal error of this judgment, and then ask the Holy Spirit for help in its release. It's often a seamless practice now, more immediate than ever before, but not always, yet eventually. I always return to forgiveness. So it has become my blessings to the world that it is such a relief to no longer carry the weight of all this.
Is that what it is?
Release from petty judgment, my deep wounds healing, and letting go of each resentment as soon as it appears. I am lighter now, more at ease, and yes, kinder and more gentle towards myself and others. But it's a continuous practice, moment to moment, and it's that which actually brings me the greatest peace of mind. I no longer have to entertain a single grievance, not even for an instant. I can forgive and still forgive some more, as often as it's needed. And with this, my practice truly has become a blessing.
Wow. Not that it was like dedicated to me, but I mean, he did write that on my birthday.
He did write it in the birthday.
In 2011. Yeah, that was beautiful.
Well, we've been friends for a long time, since 2011.
No, it was like you were speaking me into existence. Who knew I would need to hear this on this day? I would be like, you read my birthday for 2011. That was beautiful to me. You've come out. It's like you've always been this spiritual person.
Well, one of the things I like doing about my blog and going back is to show people, generally speaking, the struggle issues. That the only thing I've ever been is consistent. Sometimes consistent in my inconsistency. That it's not easy by any means. I'm not a forgiveness machine. You know what I mean? I don't go around and namaste my way through life. I fall down, I get back up, I fall down, I get back up.
He falls, but
somewhere along the line.
He falls down and he gets back up again. He's never gonna get you down. He falls down.
You're real. You're a for real person.
He never gonna get you down.
Yogi is a for real person. He really is.
Hey Shaq, how are you, my friend? Namaste to you.
Lie away.
You're
You
beautiful.
drink
How
whiskey
are
drink?
you?
No, you don't drink.
Shakil Sheikh. I have like 10 minutes before my rice is finished. Can I sing you guys my song that's going out to the world today?
Yes, I'm gonna be over coming.
I feel aligned with Yogi's message. Yogi, read your the comment.
This is just Amber. Forget it. Yogi, this might not be a popular idea, but I'd love to hear you're on tour with the dead stories. I know this platform you go on isn't about that. It's about all of it, but that's part of your story. Once in a while would be great. It would be great.
We ditto that. We ditto that, Hammer. We love hearing your stories, Yogi.
Some shit hammer.
I can start real quick. This is where it happened.
Don't make it quick.
1982. I walk into the field at Merriweather Post Pavilion. This is my very first dead show. Someone said, "Here, take this." 1993. I think, wow, that was a really long time. What happened during all these years? That was between my very first dead show and my very last dead show. And it's all a blur. Because it was a series of someone saying, hey, take this. And we go, okay.
Oh, are you saying like take this, as in like take this?
Yes.
Wow.
And you just said okay?
And I said, okay.
No way. You
Yes,
have
way.
no inhibition.
I was a trusting soul, and it was great today. Yeah. This is where the magic happened.
Oh my god, thank you, Hammer. Facts. Yogi's for real. It's always been a yogi.
I remember having a really, really bad episode, and I saw a cousin of mine that I hadn't seen for years and years and years. He was a deadhead as well, older cousin, and he saw me struggling, and he came up and said, "Dance it off, man, dance it off."
That was the solution, right?
Yep, and I did. And I don't think that was probably, I think, 83, because it was at Meriwether Post as well. And I probably never stopped dancing until I stopped going to bed show.
And is that what a Grateful Dead fan is called, a deadhead? Oh my god, you just learned that. That's pretty cool.
All right, so stepping on center stage. Hey, Ray, we have the amazing Toy Pups to perform. What are we performing today?
A message. We have a message for everyone. This is by the genius Michael Jackson, who just had a way with words. And he was always thinking about others, always wanting to help the world. Think about the generations and say, we want to make it a better place for our children and children's children, so that they know it's a better world for them, so that they can think that they can make it a better place. Starts with us. There's a place in your heart, and I know that it's love. And this place could much brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you will find there's no need to cry. In this place you will feel no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space. Make a better space. Heal the world. Make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. That's what you provide, Yogi. If you want to know why, there's a love that cannot lie. Love is strong, it only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel. Fear or dread, we stop existing and start living. I know it was out of tune. Then it feels that always love enough for us growing. Make a better world. Make a better world. Heal the world. Sing with me, guys. Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. So if you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. And the dream we work and see, it will reveal joyful face, and the world we want to live it will shine again in grace. And why do we keep on strangling life? Wound this earth, crucify its soul. Through its flame to see this world is heavenly, but be God's glow. We could fly so high, let our spirits never die. In my heart, I feel you are all my brothers and sisters. Create a world with no fears. Together we will cry happy tears. See the nations turn their swords into plowshares. We could really get there if we cared enough for the living. Make a space to make a better place. Come on, guys. Heal the world. Make it a better place.
For you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying that would care enough for
the living.
Make a better place for you.
For you and for me. Heal the world. Please make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are literally people dying.
Literally.
But if you care enough
For the living.
make it a better place. Make it a better place. Thank you, Yogi.
Thank you, Joy Pups.
Beautiful.
The
Excellent.
difference is
Well
the difference is
done.
us. Like we always see
Wouldn't
everyone
care
struggling.
enough, but
Like,
the
we're gonna
living.
make
Make
a
it a better place.
You are the difference. You are the difference. And you don't have to impact that person in that world, but by impacting the person right in front of you, you are making that difference. Me too. Love you, Yogi. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Excuse me.
Anointed.
How rude.
God, I love you so, sister.
Make it a little place. For you and me. Yeah.
Sissy says, beautiful song, Toy Pops. It was a beautiful song.
You can be clean.
While we're here, while we're talking, while we're hanging out,
La la
we're gonna
la.
hang out for at least 20 more minutes, guys. Is there anything that you would like me to read? Do you have a favorite spiritual poem? Do you have a spiritual passage you want me to look up and we can read it? Do you have a favorite lesson in A Course in Miracles? Do you have a whatever? In any tradition, is there something that you like? She says, flip ups, always rocks. She sure does. Leslie. So there was a poster in the 1960s in San Francisco. I believe it was for the Fillmore West, which was a venue operated by Bo Graham. Bo Graham was one of the all-time great promoters, and he was a big friend of the Grateful Dead's. The Grateful Dead, the world's greatest dance show. If you listen to the Dead at first, you might think people dance to this. Well, people hippie dance to this. And it truly was 1964 to when did Garcia die? 94. It truly was the world's greatest dance show. Danced my way through decades. A decade plus. What was it you asked there, Sissy? The light you give off. I'm always up for reading Ruby. Light you give off do not come from the pelvis. Your features do not begin in semen. Don't try to hide inside anger, radiance that cannot be hidden. All day and night, music, a quiet, bright reed song. If it fades, we fade. Deep this year has no authority. Night might as well stop looking for us when we're like this, invisible except at dawn. This night extends into eternity, like a fire burning inside the friend, truly knowing that this is what joy is, forgetting it is grief and a lack of courage.
They were care enough for the living. And that is pretty much done, I think.
This one suggested to see.
Maybe I'll put some little hillsides in the
I don't know
background.
if I've ever read that here before. It says it came out in the cards. It says you have a good meditation phone, Yogi. Chief, thank you in advance. Here's a good question. Let me go to my blog. Oh yeah, I got something better. Yeah, something better than I wrote for sure.
Nothing bad.
This is the essence of meditation, Chief. I absolutely love this, and I point this out to everyone who ever has any trouble meditating.
Ooh.
Ready?
Yep.
You do not need to leave your room. Remain sitting at your table and listen. Do not even listen. Simply wait. Be quiet, still, and solitary. The world will freely offer itself to you to be unmasked. It has no choice. It will roll in ecstasy at your feet. You read that one more time. But actually, if we get this, we get the entirety of meditation. You do not need to leave your room. Remain sitting at your table and listen. Do not even listen. Simply wait. Be quiet, still, and solitary. The world will freely offer itself to you to be unmasked. It has no choice. It will roll in ecstasy at your feet. What do you think? To be a great meditator, we need to go to a Buddhist retreat. We need to go to a yoga ashram. We need to retreat to the Himalayas, deep into the forest, out into the desert. Alpha says, you don't even need to leave your room. Sit at your table. This is the essence of mantra. When we are using our mantra, you're literally listening to it. Not forcing it, you're not repeating it. You gently, easily think the mantra disappears, you have what feels like an intrusive thought. Who cares? You go back to the mantra gently and easily, patiently, over and over and over again, and sometimes you fall into the gap, that space that exists, ever present between every single thought and every single word. It's a space between the notes that makes the song. The search that we're looking for, search that we've read every book about, the search in which we've looked up gurus and prophets.
Excuse me.
Doesn't exist.
There are people dying.
The only truth we need is the truth that we find when we patiently allow whatever it is to occur and simply occur, and we allow it. And here's another one. From the philosopher Pascal. Blaise Pascal. All of humanity's problems stem from one more.
Oh, it's lining. Oh, what a dickhead. Lyrics. By Jeff Beck, not Willie Kings. Na na na.
Could be a beast or a god. Could be a beast or a god. To live alone must be either a beast or a god. Always up that line. Kenny, you still here? Thank you, Kenny. I appreciate that. So it said that he would like the Chinese story of a man with one horse. It always buys the house. Yeah, that's an excellent story. Let's go thoughts. Phil says, Eric, where's the link for joining, please? It's right in the description, Phil.
What is that?
The orbit.
Here's one of my favorites. It's not a poem. It's not even a really good quote. It's a story that always stuck in my mind. Dogen, the Great Zen meditation. Decades, and he would teach them how to meditate, and they meditated with him. And one day, one of his students got the bright idea, hey, I should ask him, is meditation going to lead us to awakening? Is it going to lead us to enlightenment? And Dogen says no, which shocked all of his followers. So we've been doing this for decades, and you're telling us that it doesn't lead to awakening? And he laughed and said no, because meditation is awakening. When you meditate and you sit and you allow, then you are as enlightened as you're ever going to be. And I switched it around to forgiveness leads to awakening. When you forgive, you are practicing enlightenment. What's up, Phil?
Hello, mate. You all right?
Yep.
You hear me?
Right.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you. I wanted to sing a song, if you don't mind.
Sure.
It was that those lyrics were put in the chat earlier on. I made a mistake. I thought it was called Hi Ho Silver Riding, but it's not. It's called Hi Ho Silver Lining. Have you heard of that one?
I don't know that.
I thought it was by the Kinks, but according to this, it's by Pat Todd and the Rank Outsiders. So it's a famous song in England. But what you said about Chief saying he's everywhere and he's nowhere, well, I'll sing the song and then you'll see what I mean. So I'll try not to kill it, and I haven't got the music going in the background like I did the other day. And it's this. It goes, "You're everywhere and nowhere, baby. That's where you're at. Going down a bumpy hillside in your hippie hat, flying across the country and getting fat, saying everything is groovy. When your tires are flat and it's high, silver lining everywhere you go now, baby. I see your sun is shining, but I will make a fuss, although it's obvious. Flies are in your mushy pea soup, baby. They're waving at me. Anything you want is yours now. Only nothing's for free. Lies are gonna get you someday. Just wait and see. So open up your breech umbrella while you're watching TV, and it's hi-ho, silver lining. Anywhere you go, well, baby, I see your sun is shining, but I won't make a fuss, although it's obvious. And it's hi-ho, silver lining. Anywhere you go, well, baby, I see your sun is shining, but I won't make a fuss because it's obvious. I thank you.
I love it.
That's a really famous song from the 60s in England. I'm surprised you guys haven't heard of it, but I just guess some records aren't transatlantic, are they? But in England, I think everyone knows that song. Oh, actually, it's by Jeff Beck.
Okay.
Jeff Beck, you heard of him?
I have. Great guitar player. One of the best. Played with the Yardbirds.
Ah, well, mate, he must have written the. Oh, I don't know, but anyway, I didn't realise that you were quite such an out there guy back in the day, Yogi.
Back in the day.
I never really got into that whole how do we put it? That area of that sort of genre of stuff. But I have danced for years. We used to have these things called raves in England. They were like big, massive parties where you'd have dance music and everyone would be sweating and gurning, which I imagine you were doing as well over there. So it's a similar sort of thing, and it was a great time in life. I mean, it's good to not do that anymore. If I'm honest, I don't think I could do it anymore. But I used to when I first started doing that sort of thing, I was quite a heavy boy like I am now. But after dancing from Friday till Sunday, pretty much every day, I got quite slim. So there you go.
It's a good workout.
So if you want to lose weight, guys, you know what I mean. Anyway, peace. Thank you.
Hit the mosh pit.
That's it. Woo. Cheers, guys. I'll make a fuss because it's obvious. Hello, mate.
Zen, meditation master, I believe.
Did you hear that song?
Century, Japan.
I think I've done that quite well.
He was a huge proponent of Marlon. Are you here? Got time for one, maybe two songs if someone wants to sing.
I thought I'd done that proud.
I got some work to do before.
That's a hard song to sing as well. It's quite a high pitched one.
We won't be singing tonight, but I will have a guest.
Tonight,
tonight. Sissy. What time is it coming up, Sissy? You said 2 o'clock, which is coming right up.
Oh, not quite finished actually.
2 o'clock now. Let's hear. Premieres in 19 minutes.
Ooh.
Well, up now.
We'll put that on then.
I'm already waiting. I'm already eager. I'm that guy sitting out front of the store, waiting for them to open up. As soon as I buy my container of mayonnaise, looking at my watch, tapping on the window. There we go.
La, 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 ba, 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 la, la. Did you hear it? It's a good version, I thought. Remember that Hi Ho Silver Lining? There he is. What's up, Chief? You like my song?
Toy Pups on gas, so she could come up and not just do guitars, not just do that guitar noise sound, but she can also come up and do.
I'll play hers during this as well. I'll just stay on.
John Coltrane.
I'll probably just stay on now for the rest of my life. What do you think of the Chariot? Well, he's getting there. The two Sphinxes.
Our guest tonight uses music as a means of awakening. He makes devotional and intimate songs, as well as high vibration collaboration.
Fucking hell.
He is.
Is Eric still on?
He hangs out with David Hoffmeister. He does AI music and thematic. I don't know. Thematic.
Draw you in this frame. You like that? It was a mirror.
Like this.
Nice, isn't it?
Devotional dance jam songs. Right.
Or you spray that background.
You never know.
Turn it into some sort of art. La la la.
And you know what?
Oh!
I don't know. This is our guest tonight, Christopher.
Did you get any more? Did you get any more subs,
So I will be
Chief, from the shout out? I hope so. How many are you on now?
Come by and hang out with us. So Zig, I'm looking forward to you doing the New York song again. Always forget the name of the track. Oh, I did that the other night. Author's theme. That says we can't wait to hear the Get Snake. I feel like it's going to be awesome.
I'm not going to say his name, but it's a certain kind of large cat with a crown. 48 more, right?
I guess right now, guys.
Okay. Yeah, I'm supposed
You would let me
to turn
down.
up. Ooh. Who is this?
Yeah, I asked you to come up.
Marlon.
I said I got enough time
He's got
for
great hair.
2 songs by 2 different people or 1 song by Marlon.
If I had long hair like him, I would definitely be getting dreadlocks on the go.
I want to respond to
100%.
that.
How would you get dreadlocks? You just don't wash your hair. You plait it and you don't wash it. Isn't that right, Chief? Is that right? You just like it builds up.
That's because
Reminds me of
you
buds
don't
on
just sing a
a
song.
cannabis
You give
plant.
a theatrical performance. You put your whole fiber, the whole.
Well, I do have an entire
Just roller skating.
soundproof room. So there's that.
This one's a guy, so
30 meters across or something. So like 100 feet, close to that.
yeah, but is that what you do to get dreadlocks? I don't know. I'm sure that's right, isn't it? You plait it,
So
braids, and then you just let it go.
Yeah.
Let it, like,
Just
does the
it.
same thing. Is that right? I can't understand
okay,
how it works.
Well, I actually didn't have time to think much, so it's just a song probably a lot of people know.
Well, I do know quite a lot of white people with dreadlocks, if I'm honest. My mate Woody, Jack Streamer's got dreadlocks.
Oh crap.
I've known a few people with dreads over the years.
Go in and out again, real quick. Nothing will change for you, just I'll go buffering for 1 second.
How else do you do it then?
I'm gonna popping off. This is gonna have that time, and maybe, I guess, maybe I'll close out with a song. And he's out again. Guys, Michael has. Make sure you follow the link that Michael Burkane dropped for a brand new short.
Sorry, I'm working with ancient technology here.
That's okay.
He's in Egypt. Twist.
Okay, now
Oh, you twist it. What? And then you tie it off.
give up forever. Because you know that you heal me some.
But if you got hair like me, it's totally straight.
That I know that.
Twisting it won't work, will it? I don't know. I used to have my hair braided like. I don't know how old I was. About how old am I now? About 10 years ago, my hair was down here, and the girls would do the what they call the the fret braids, is it? That used to fucking hurt.
I just want you. I am.
Yeah, I used to like having the hair like that. I used to like having it done as well. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. It's a nice thing having your hair done. I can't get past the stage now of my hair too long on the sides. Just goes fucking grey. So I keep it short. Eventually, it's just going to go grey. So at the moment, it's not too. It goes real blonde in the sunshine, but I haven't been out in the sun for a while. We had the heat here last week. It's so hot, I can't stick it. It's too hot for me. I like it when it's like shorts and t-shirt weather, and that's about it as far as I'm concerned. Kenny Burt Gaming's putting the roses out for all the ladies in the chat. What about the boys? What about the boys, Kenny?
Because I don't think that they understand when everything's meant to be broken. I just want you to know who I am.
He's good, I like this guy. He's German. It sounds German. He might be from Poland, I guess. Marlon, not a very German name, is it? I just want you to know who I am. I put the fan on, actually. My biggest fan. Ah, what? Ah, right, okay.
Let me read the chat. Hi, Steph.
Let's see if anybody else wants to come up. Okay, we're going to call it an afternoon.
What do you reckon, Chief? You like it? Miss P? You still there, JP?
You'll be ready to.
I'm pretty pleased with that. That didn't take long at all either.
Anyway, so
I mean, it's pretty simple.
Thank you.
It's just a square. It's just a square with a few squares and a few circles. That's about it, really.
Anybody have one more song?
Hey, do you want to see what I've done for Yogi? I need to get his address and send it to him. I need to get your address, guys, too, and send you your ones. I can send you a t-shirt as well. A couple of t-shirts. And one for your boy. How old is your boy? I want to say like 8. Is he about 8 years old? Yogi, look. It says, true friends, health and well-being guru, breathwork boss, a light in the dark, a course in miracles, and a spiritual way shower. Oh, fucking hell, Yogi's singing. Like a... What just done that? God, I'm fucking terrible. Ah. Someone just asked Yogi to sing an Eminem song. I think he said his rap career is over. I can't rap. My nephew's good at rapping though. It's really good. When he first said, when I first heard from a third party, my nephew was a rapper, I thought, oh my god, oh fucking hell, here we go. Because you get a lot of like middle class white people in England think they can rap and they can't at all, but he can. He's good. Give him his credit where his credit's due. I got embarrassed. Oh, I shouldn't be embarrassed anyway, but I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, how old your boy? About 8. Once I got these fucking t-shirts all sorted and printed and everything, I sent you some, I you JP, for you and your girl. Oh, dearie me. Fucking fell asleep before Sissy's live stream. Literally laid down, closed my eyes. I woke up and it was finished. Sailing right behind like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind like a bridge. Does a good job, doesn't he? Over troubled water. I will ease your mind. Good job. It is hard to sing sometimes. Hard. Job, Eric.
I love that song. It was worth giving it a shot. There's another one of my favorite hymns, mine too.
Is that a hymn, is it? Ah, it's funny. When we was doing one of our other Pathfinder videos, I started singing, I went, Holy Mount Zion, like, you know, like the Iron Lion Zion, doo-doo-doo. I'm on the run. I'm on a run like a fugitive. Anyway, I said that, and then my friend Scott goes, is that him? And I went, no, it's a her. That was good. That was quick.
Eminem last night, Marlon. That was it.
Very good.
Eric, I hear the best way to hit high notes is to wear tight underwear, and you are assuming that you are assuming that I don't all the time.
He's good, isn't he, old Yogi?
Make sure Sissy is coming up. I can tell you exactly where she's coming up.
I've got a really thin nibbed pen somewhere.
Chuck Woolery, 2 and 2. We'll be back at 2 and 2.
But I can't find it because I want to do that peacock picture. But I need to have a thin nib. Let's have a look, shall we?
Marlon, you missed it.
Down like a big over southern waters. Oh, who's that? Oh, Judy. Oh, never mind. There we go.
Someone needs to make sure it's never clipped so that it never is ever watched again by humanity.
Too late, Yogi.
So, yes, Chuck Woolery.
Like a bridge over troubled waters.
Make sure you check out Michael Bertini's short that he just got. And if you don't mind, go on back. 5:45. We have a guest. We're gonna get to know him together.
I bet you pen for this.
That is sure my words exactly. I know it.
Well, no, actually.
I'm in love to you as well, Sissy. Yes, I love you.
Like a bridge over troubled waters. Like a bridge What time's Sissy on? I imagine you guys are going to go there, but I'm sure you'll be back. I will play her live stream in here in the background. Like a bridge over troubled water. You get a different pen, really, but still, I'll do that in the meantime. La 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 la. 6 p.m. on the 6th. Portal is open. I want my person, Lauren, to contact me. I want my Live Vibrations and my Trial Foundation to be in effect, and I want to be happy. And what? 6 p.m. on the 6th. That'll do. Excuse me. I see what she's up to there. There we go. So we've got a double portal going on there. Got a double portal. Okay. Either side of the bond. Thank you for the like. Either side of the bond. The vortex. The vortex. Wah, 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 wah. All right. That's a fingerprint. That's a hurricane. We definitely don't want that. Oops. There we go. Oh, she got one of them things. I never do Premiere, so you have these. Oh. Excuse me. Wow, that's ready.
Of all that is, was, and will ever be. We continue to stand in your divine authority, commanding in alignment with divine will. By the power of the same law, we open our lives continuously to abundance, security, stability, and protection. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. Every case, cause, concern, conflict, and negative confrontation dissolves into nothingness. The radiance of divine light. We command true prosperity to continue to flow into our lives. Prosperity that nourishes our souls, sustains our bodies, and blesses all who love with us. Wealth and resources are now aligned and will continue to be aligned with our highest purposes. We command good fortune to follow us continuously in all things as doors continue to open for us effortlessly. Doors of opportunity. And every step we take is guided by the divine. We call forth true love, divinely ordained, harmonious, and eternal. Our hearts and souls are aligned to receive and continue to receive and give and continue to give love in its purest, most sacred form. May our paths be illuminated, our spirits fortified, and our lives a testament to the boundless grace of the Creator. So it is, so it is, so it is, and so it shall be. Ashe, ashe, so will it be. We're going into the mystical shaman. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in, beloveds. We will make this one a reasonably short video. Already 7 minutes in. Let's go. Source, Holy Spirit, and messengers of Source. Energy coming in for the collective. In alignment with the 6-6 portal. The first card to flip is the heart of sky. Number 24. Interestingly enough, 24 adds up to a 6.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
It sure is.
Wow. Let's get into the story of the heart of sky. The love force that made all creation possible. Excuse me. This same force is present when you create with originality. When you bring formlessness to form. or inspired ideas to expression. This primeval force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The heart of sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it in the world of matter. It brings us a sacred reminder. We are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by Heart of Sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly, and allow the universe to take care of the details. You may feel responsible for everything and everyone. Perhaps you think you have to do it all alone. This takes you into a dark hole where you lose trust in the natural order of the cosmos. Shed your lofty sense of duty and recognize this is a false prison of our own making, and we can open the door and set ourselves free in an instant. What a beautiful message. Beautiful story. Let's see what we have going on at the bottom of the deck. The upper world. Already here, already done, already in the orbit. Big bird, energy. Shout out, shout out. Shout out, shout out to the Peacock family. Yes, let's keep going. The upper world. And shout out to JP for mentioning that the empty room is what holds up the upper world. But not verbatim, that he said it in his own way. And here we are with the essence of the upper world. Angels, divine helpers, the ancient ones, and all varieties of luminous beings. It is the place where we go to retrieve our destiny and find out who we will become. Discover our great potentials and undreamt of possibilities. It's also the place where the spirits of the DEAV arrive and they complete their journey to the light. The upper world is calling us to step into our fully realized self. Clear those distractions so that we can move into a higher destiny. Not to fall to temptation to craft a slightly more improved versions of ourselves. When you perceive a problem, what you perceive as a problem or an obstacle is in fact the irritation you need to take the next great leap. Remember, you cannot cross the Grand Canyon in 2 small steps. Ask your divine helpers for guidance. If the oracle has already spoken to you, do not ask for more guidance. Take take what has been offered. Now you must deal with lethargy and idleness. While support for our new destiny is not yet in place, a new destination is available to you. You act now. Let's continue. 6-6 portal energy, let's go. Source, Holy Spirit, messages of source, energy coming in for the collective with this 6-6 portal. Alright, I just made a full pass. We have 2 more cards out. Ooh, the common soul is out again. Master number 11.
Hey. Nice.
The Master Intuitive.
Hey. This is moi.
We also have
Me.
Taming the Wind with another double number, 55. So, of course, we will be ringing the bell again for both of these numbers. And then we're going to take a look at the story behind the council and then to follow Taming the Wind. Alright. This may be a good time to reduce the volume on your listening devices. 1, 2. Oh, look, the 5 and the 1 add to a 6.
Great.
3. Bringing in all the aforementioned blessings as well as what is to come for the collective. And the energy of the 6-6 portal. So it is, so it is, so it is, and so it shall be. Ashe, ashe, so will it be. Number 11. We are in year 1, and the year of the fire horse. The ones before whom you will do your life review when you cross into the worlds. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes, in an unconditional relationship with life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire, which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. And I just said something about it being year of the fire horse, the year of intense renewal. This isn't just a season of intense renewal. This is a bit more long term. This is all 4 seasons of intense renewal. And it never stops. It doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop with this. It doesn't stop with that. It's boundless. You will claim it when you own your inner wisdom. Boundless. Inner wisdom, I just heard. Listen with your inner senses. The writings on the wall. Do not wait for further signs. Embark on the journey to love deeply, forgive sincerely, and dare greatly. Take the leap without requiring life to assure you of success. You're never alone. Listen to the voice that arises spontaneously, and turn a deaf ear to that nagging voice from your ego that tells you you are not up for the task before you.
Oh.
Taming the wind. Hear the feather.
There we go.
Dang. You get the idea. A symbol that is used in clearing ceremonies or smudging reminds you of the sacred commitment you make to your life. This is the symbol of consciously bringing the spiritual into the material, infusing the world with reverence and acknowledgement of the higher planes of existence that influence and animate all life. The feather is a symbolic reminder of deliberately entering into a partnership with the Great Spirit to co-create for the highest good for all. Clear our energy, be present, and become conscious of how we communicate. And I was just speaking in the rising as well as yesterday about working on our communication, even if there aren't any communication barriers necessarily. There's been more than one reminder of the power behind the spoken word and to be meaningful and mindful as we take bold, conscious, creative action in our everyday lives and continue to apply more passion and emotion to our everyday experiences. Cleaning up any misunderstandings with others, clearing the air after disagreements, and allowing others to share their side of things, being called to be good listeners. This reminds me of something else I was taught, and that furthermore I like to teach about the feather, the talking feather. In other cultures, there's also the staff or the cane. And depending upon the culture, whether it's the feather, the staff, or the cane, or even a stick, a talking stick. This is what we're referring to, the talking feather, the talking cane, the talking staff, the talking stick. The wands, beloveds. The wands. But also, with the wind, it reminds me of air or air signs, which in the tarot are swords. I don't happen to have any of those on hand, so you'll just have to use your imagination. It's a time for us to understand rather than to be understood. And good things come out of this restraint of the tongue and the pen. Speaking of the mighty pen, the mighty quill, sing. You will be surprised at how things get resolved when you allow for all sides to have value. Wow. And behind taming of the wind, or taming the wind, at the bottom of the deck, the beauty way. No lotus. But part of this message is the reminder that not all divine rewards are meant to be the result of suffering. The lotus doesn't pay any mind to being a lotus. It just is. The dragonfly doesn't pay any mind to being the dragonfly. It just is. There's also spiral symbology in the background, significant to the cyclic nature of all of creation, no matter what day it is. Today is as good a day as any to unlock the beauty way. It's both a path that we travel and a daily practice, where we choose to perceive only beauty before us, behind us, and all around us as we journey through life. The practice is when you take action to bring beauty to every situation you are in. When things get ugly, you act to bring integrity and peace to the difficult encounter. When everyone else perceives only darkness, you point out the light and help uncover the hidden treasures. We bring out the best in each other, beloveds. An invitation to create beauty in our life and to recognize the beauty inside ourselves and in others. Take a deep breath. Look up at the stars. Recognize the splendor that surrounds you. The beauty in whatever situation. You will receive the lesson that life is teaching you in a kind and gentle way. This is also a reminder to stop trying to fix some kind of broken relationship that only you would know what that means to you or for you. But otherwise, to continue to see the beauty in those relationships, the ones that we're guided to release through that portal as the blessings continue to rise through the mud and blossom for us and support us in our path of transformation, as well as balance, which is what the dragonfly represents. Yes. We also have the sun. That energy has been extremely significant. All right. 28 minutes in. Let's see here. We're going to draw this to a close. with the archetypes deck again. Going back into the archetypes. Coming out of dormancy and into manifestation through the 6-6 portal. I'm going to have to move that wand out of the way where it rolls away. Alright. Going into the wild unknown archetypes. Source, Holy Spirit, messengers of Source, energy coming in for the collective through the 6-6 portal to be integrated. Kairos. Wow. Oh, what's behind it? Oh, and the orphan. Interesting. We had two come out at the same time. Okay. Here we go. Archetypes. Being integrated. Beginning with the orphan. Number 5. Symbolic of change and the continuity of it. I just heard. Deep solace, deep acceptance, and deep love. The wounded child, the abandoned, and the beggar. The deep, challenging energy of our time. We are ever more connected, yet face collective isolation. The refugee crisis haunts our planet. Children are separated from parents, and the earth begs for our attention. The earth being the beggar. We are in a time of universal orphanage, of nature, of each other, of our own hearts. Take refuge in the fact that we all share this core wound and dilemma. It is normal to fear this card as it haunts the caverns of the soul. When it appears, take time, real time, to be in the presence of the feelings this card stirs in you. Let it humble you. What are you starving for? What is the deepest gift you could imagine giving to others? And next up we have Kairos. A center reducing to rhythm, the passage between buildings and where the pulse of life happens. It's that empty room below. Full circle, full spectrum message there with that void. This time with double foundations. Traditionally, it is the emperor, the builder, the square, the one who sets cornerstones and decides what belongs inside the walls. The void that every number comes out of and returns to is not a third four, but a zero. A round opening. The temptation is to make the middle mean something dramatic. A missing piece, a gap to be filled, something broken in the sequence. But the zero between the two fours is not broken. It's the whole point of the number. The structure exists so the emptiness between them can be walked through. It's the fourth. That's according to numerology. But specifically as an angel number, I do enjoy referring to sunsigns.org, and we're not going to read verbatim. That's not exactly my forte to do, but I will skim the message from shout out to sunsigns.org in terms of the angel number 404. We're going to take a look at the love theme. The love that you extend. They love you to the extent that they will help you make something of your life. Your guardian angels, trust in them. Be there for your loved ones because they need you. Do not neglect them, and most of all, always be responsible for them. To feel the divine presence in our lives, the need to do our part, and all things fall into place in our lives. Encouraging us to be brave in all that we do. Always think about our choices and decisions before making them. The dead end. And in this particular message, it is that acceptance, humility, relief, and reverence for change. Interestingly enough, I just mentioned the synchronicity with the 5 a little bit ago, and symbolically the message with that of the continuity of change and the need to embrace it. Contrary to the name of the card, it is very much alive. It's a force that stops us from moving forward as planned, thick, dense, uncompromising. With every bramble, thorn, and stone, it simply states, no more, child. No joke, I'm going to show you. Hold on, where is it? No more, child. You have reached the last page of this chapter. And I just said, I had it a little bit ago, I had a feeling that this combined energy has to do with us starting a whole new path, a new story, a new journey with our inner child.
We
call upon the golden rays of confirmation. The rainbow codes of unity. Confirmation. And the crystalline waters of memory to awaken what is ancient. It's natural. It's very resistance and struggle even harder to make our way, to prove our point, to hold on to what was. In this way, we fight with life itself. From a mythical perspective, the end you face is very much the beginning. There are doors opening all around us, not just the ones we planned on walking through. When we are honest and courageous enough to accept, adjust, and adapt, the dead end becomes known as life's beginning. This is our renewal. And we welcome it with love, fire, and the 4, I just heard the 4 comes before the 5. The acceptance and embracing of the inner child comes before the significance and the sustenance of the change occurring. The new coming through the 6/6 portal we're being guided to embrace. The energy of being joyful, playful, accepting all, and embracing magic. The inner child, the child of joy, connected to the timeless, ageless, and infinite aspects of life. It is radiant and fearless and seeks joy above all else and at any cost. It struggles being bound to an aging body, with physical limitations in a world that demands attention to details and logistics. Oh, by the way, I fibbed. I'm going to be dropping this as a premiere, as a lady has a right to change her mind. 2:22 Eastern Time. See you there, Soul Fam. Oh, wait a minute. You won't even hear this until it's already dropped. Oh, great. Oh, well, here we are. Nevertheless, hee hee. I just got the energy that one of you listening is going to already know that this is going to become a pop-up premiere. But we shall see who says what in the chat. Yes. The eternal child wants to mix all the rules and responsibilities and go beyond what others say is possible. It wants to return with plenty of friends to the land of the free, where divine wine and creativity pour from the earth and sky. We all want to sip from the well of eternal youth, and this makes the eternal child naturally popular, perhaps even famous. The eternal child glimmers. It reminds us of what is possible, what is magical about this precious life. That is the message.
What a great message.
I want to thank you so very much, Multiversal Soul Familia. For tuning in with much gratitude and appreciation from my heart chakra to yours. Brightest of blessings and agape. Omni love. Going through the 6/6 portal.
We're in the 6/6 portal now.
To all.
2 hours, 60 minutes in from 6 p.m. Doors are wide open. Oh, what a fucking, oh, brilliant. What a hero. Thank you, CC. Wow, that was great. Lovely. Wow, what a lovely message, eh? Oh, hang on a minute. Don't fucking do this. Surely not. Hang on. Hang on. Oh my God. That's right, I've always seen that one. Ooh. Right. Some fucking reggae on the go. But, oh, hang on.
Now, sign number 2. You no longer.
Let's get sign number 1, shall we? Let's get sign number 1. Well.
Now, the second wave.
No, because you haven't got number 1. No, what's that all about? Oh, well.
Now, sign number 2. You no longer can pretend. So, all this time, you've probably just been pretending and acting. But this portal is going to make you not want to pretend anymore. And what I'm talking about is you pretend to like this job that you've been working on all these years, but you really hate it. A goal that you're abandoning. You know, that goal you wanted to achieve and you just abandoned it. Now it's popping up now since the portal is letting you know that, hey, this goal that you want, you need to revisit that goal. That dream that you had, you need to revisit that dream. And the truth about something, it's time to stop ignoring that truth. Face the truth. So what's going on is things that you and me have been tolerating for years is finally coming to surface.
Sissy.
Now, sign number 2.
Hey, fuck me, maybe cry then, which isn't difficult, admittedly, but that was what a lovely message at the end. I couldn't, a fucking couple of phone calls come through, but I will go back and revisit it. But yeah, the cards. Yeah, check this out, guys. I carried on with the chariot. I thought I'd just spruce it up a bit, and I made a little fucking, it's the old fucking peacock feather in the sign. And look, it's a new path, literally. What's that all about? Crazy. And I put the anchor in there as well, look. Because I'm a motherfucking anchor. Yeah. Good, isn't it? That's taken me probably about, well, it's taken me over a day because I went to sleep on it last night. But if I'd done all that in one go, it'd taken me, I reckon, about, I don't know, 3 hours maximum, 3 or 4 hours. So you got to wait for the paint to dry each time. That's the only thing. Sprayed the background with aerosol spray. And then just little by little, just do the outline of the van first, then fill it in, then the sphinxes. Then I've added the grass and the flowers, the poppies on the side. Simple. So you came back to the other live, Manny. Take it back. I didn't understand. Take what back to the other live? Oh, what? I don't know what I mean. Hammer. MC Hammer. I don't think I get all the bloody messages come through on this.
Sign number 2.
Number 2. There we go. The heart of gratitude. I can't fucking copyright strike because I played music, didn't I? So I don't think I'll ever get that back. I don't think I will anyway. I might do. But I do think I will. It's typical, isn't it? Okay, I was. What day was it? Nah, gone. It's gone. Copyright struck. Bad. I think it is anyway. What day was that on then?
When I started reading the books.
That's when I went to sleep. Well done, us. That's all I've got to say on that. Was that 222 when you said that as well? Fucking weird. Oh. No, it's still there. I tell you what, Jimmy. I can't believe I haven't fucking bawled tears and cried my eyes out yet because I was just. Hell, what? Oh, God, I didn't know what to do. What hasn't been tonight? What?
Or Neo. No.
It's an ages ago. And they haven't fucking stopped. And if I try and look at their stuff, I get instantly blocked. Not fair, is it?
This means that the horse represents the death of Pisces, where now we can unite Aquarius, the king, 11 equals K, with Aries, the ram.
Chief, there are websites online where you can see ley lines. I've actually got a fucking, it's not here. I think it's at it must be at my mum's. I've got a ley line map that comes out of Glastonbury and it's fucking mad. It is mad. Where's my iPad? I'll show you. Oh, dearie me. Ugh. I'll play that.
Which equals 1, which is the queen. This is the divine marriage of the two eyes becoming one.
The old chemical marriage.
It is an integrating and illuminating power. It rises, it draws itself. The powers of the chakras, which are called your inner metals, they purify you, they unite you. And these forces are in the universe, and they begin to become your conscious radiant energy, and it is a limitless light of the absolute. The Emerald Tablet reminds us, as all things are from the one. And this is inner illumination that comes from the one. It ascends from earth to heaven, and again descends to earth, and revives the strength of the superiors and the inferiors.
Like us.
It is a
We are here now
brilliance
because we've
that
descended from
is
heaven
omnipotent.
so we can help people
It is
go
the
back.
crown of life and the elixir
Simple.
of immortality.
I was looking for that fucking vortex sign in. I couldn't find it on the emojis. I was annoyed. I was going to put that in your thing. That's the vortex. Because I started this at 6 p.m. on the 6th of the 6th. Fully opened the doors wide, motherfucking open. I done it on the 8th of the 8th of the 8th for Lionsgate a few years ago. I got up to the beach at bang on 8 p.m. and I done a short then. Oh, tornado. Maybe that's what. Maybe it was on there. I thought it was a hurricane. I didn't want to invoke the power of the fucking hurricane and blow the bloody doors off.
It says in Proverbs 24:3, true wisdom is the house builded. By understanding, it is established, and by knowledge are the secret places filled with all precious and pleasant riches. Why does this occur? Because this is an influence that emanates from the Prince of the Countenances.
Do you see
Who
that?
is the Prince of Countenances?
Do you see that?
Metatron.
Oh.
Metatron is the archangel
Jesus is the countenance of the
Kepler
sun.
is the lightning.
That's
of
all
the
ley lines
Lord.
coming out of Glastonbury, look, Chief. You see that? All those lines.
One. Notice that
Fucking
Metatron's
thousands.
over there at the 1 o'clock position. This archangel of Kepler, Metatron, is the one who transfigured Enoch. He who walked with God and tasted not death. Remember when Enoch went out with God, he
And
came
what
back
did she say?
from the inside
What
out.
Mr. tell us?
So that rod of power over there at 7 o'clock
His name.
is actually not a wizard, it's a bearded woman. The bearded woman represents flesh and spirit united as one. So the rod of power is the caduceus of Hermes. It is your spinal column that is inclined by the solar and lunar planets, whose precursors are the gods of Hindu and Tibetan mythology. In Yesod are the Saturn and Mars chakras. In Dot are the Moon and Mercury centers. It is the Mercury center, it is the hermetic orbital of Mercury, the pineal gland, which is connected to stone. The completed stone is referred to in the Old Testament as Zion. So the mountain of the divine presence is the alchemical third eye or your pineal gland.
Oh my
So that's
God.
why the horse looks like
Oh
two mountains.
my God. Oh my, I'm stroke then. Listen to her Freudian slip. Whose grandma? Grandma, Mount Frog to Mount Sion, which is the proper name for Mount Sion. That's what they've called it. I first realised it. Listen to what she says. Are you ready? The Freudian slip.
In the Old Testament as Zion. So the mountain of the divine presence is the alchemical third eye or pineal gland.
Right.
So that's why the horse looks like two mountains.
Ready?
In the Old Testament as Zion. So the mountain of the divine presence is the alchemical third eye or your pineal gland.
My pineal gland.
And this mountain is named Mount Abigus.
Crazy.
My pineal gland. Oh my God. How fucked up is that, brother? What the fuck? Whoa. Oh, man. What the fuck? Oh, the fuck? My pineal gland. Mount Sion. That's fucking hilarious. What is that? You mad? Chief? Whoa. I bet you don't lose something left in your fucking house. I bet they've blown them out of every fucking window and go in. What? Pineal gland. What the fuck is this? Something not right here, is there? Something really strange going on tonight. Something fucking really weird.
Really weird.
Oh,
The web of weird.
The hill of,
Web
see
of
this
weird.
hill of vision, these mountains are only through your eyes. This mountain is Zion,
Talking
and
of
this
web of
mountain
weird.
is divine presence.
The web of
In
weird on that
alchemical
van.
text, this is the third eye, the pineal gland, and this is your hill of vision, the mountain of attainment, whereon the hermit stands on the 9th tarot key, called Abigus, which means pine cone. And this refers to the pine cone on top of the Thyrsus, the wand carried by Bikik, the mysteries of Dionysos, is the Greek.
how dare you me? Now we got the one. Now Chief's involved again. We'll come back, Chief. Buy a fucking squirrel and his staff or wand. Oh my goodness me. What is going on? Oh, the horse wand.
Of intoxication. Intoxication has long been a metaphor.
Check this out. remember the other day, the web of weird wasn't, it was like, well, it wasn't this. Look what it is now. It's fucking changed again. Seems to happen all the fucking time when I do stuff. Right, so I started getting into so I basically my fucking catchphrase is called squares within squares. Like years ago, I noticed that everywhere you go where they've got checkerboard flooring, and just Masonic in churches. Anywhere you go where you see grids, squares within squares, that's an important sign, and some like a subliminal sign that that's maybe a portal. Yeah. And so I looked up what does matrix mean, and it said it's a consecutive squares over squares or squares within squares over and over and over and over. I was like, no fucking way. So what I'm saying, what I made up means matrix. Then when we started digging the hill, we leveled 10 meters square of the hill. I found inside the hill it's all built structure underneath, right? This old castle, and then inside that was massive amounts of quartz, which is like, I thought to myself, right, I get they poured the stone, but how do you pour quartz? Squirrel was like, and this is years ago, Squirrel said to me, well, Phil, they probably just like encased the quartz, which was why it's called Bury. All these places are called Bury in England. They've all got hills, and I believe they've all got massive quartz. They're called pylon crystals. So then after we started doing that, and I'm talking about this, I looked up the meaning of the matrix, and it changed from squares within squares to precious gems encased in like sandstone or limestone. I was like, what the fuck? How has it changed? And how's it now changed to what I'm talking about again? That was weird enough. But now look at the web of weird now. Totally different. See that? See that? It was different the other day, wasn't it? The web the other day was like I fucking want that. They definitely want that, was it? Oh God, I don't understand this. Didn't understand it. Why is it suddenly changed? What's going on there? That wasn't the web of weird the other day, was it? That's like fucking squares within squares, isn't it? The web of weird. Squares within squares. Oh my life. What on earth is going on? I wonder if fucking squirrels put that. There you go. Euclidean Euclid. Euclidean Euclid. I wonder if squirrels fucking staff has got that like that. It's basically you see that? It's like squares within squares. It's weird. It's fucking strange. I don't understand this. That wasn't the web of weird the other day, was it? Was it, Chief? Not at all. The web of weird the other day. Oh my good God. Chief! Fucking hell! Look! Oh my God! The web, no, W-Y-R-D it is. It's Old English, North Saxon. Look at the fucking web of weird here. Web of weird pendant. Are you ready, Chief? Hold on to your fucking hat, your glasses, your socks, your pants, a lot. Look at it now. Uh-oh. What the fuck? What is that? It's the tri-art, mate. Faster tri-art. Look, the 3 circles. Do you see it? I don't know what the fuck is going on, mate. This has gone past weird now. This is fucking bonkers. Look, it's the tri-art, isn't it? The three circles. I know. That's the web of weird pendant symbol. Oh my good God. Oh dear. I don't know what should I do. too fucking strange. It's too strange, isn't it? I'm not even sure I like it anymore. I'm not sure. I'm too keen on this. I don't know what to do. But that isn't what the Web of Weird was the other day at all. Neither of them. The Web of Weird was. Where is it? I can't even find one. Hang on. I don't know, do I? Web of Weird on here. What's going on, Chief? This fucking 666 portal's gone fucking bonkers. Because we're in the 666 portal at the moment in this stream, Sissy. Not just a 66, a 666. You should do something at 6 p.m. your time, love. Open up the door. Web of Weird. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, that ley line could very well come through here. They're called telluric currents or dragon energy lines, in fact. They go across the whole of the world and they go through the states, they come through here, through where I'm sat right now. There we go. Hey. Right, look. That was what the Web of That was the Web of Weird, wasn't it? Not on that at all. That's my Web of Weird, I think. I prefer that one. Don't you? Ah, dearie me. Crazy fucking shit. It's a bloody crazy, isn't it? What the fuck is it going on?
Has long been a metaphor for bliss in Western mysteries. Wine and intoxication are also similes for the bliss of divine union in Sufism, the mystical tradition of
Actually, Sissy, what I did was I started my live stream at 5:55, bang on. And if you get a digital clock, 2:22 is the inverse of 5:55. If you get digital, you know, the segments, and it's a palindrome. If you flip it around, it's the same. It's a mirror image. It's only two, apart from no, you don't get 888, do you? It's the only two that are the same that are like that. 2:22 and 5:55. So if I was you, I would make a short, if you want to, at 5:55, or make a video at 5:55, running into 6 p.m. Then you've got the full power of the portal. The full power of the portal.
the famous Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam is in fact a mystical text. Khayyam himself was a Sufi teacher and astrologer. The wine and its resultant intoxication is a metaphor for the bliss and
Rubai or Rubio or Rubia in Spanish is blonde.
That's it. So, yeah.
elixir precipitated by the stone, which is an elixir that overflows the moon center and fills the body.
Hey, you used to there? What colour was your hair when you were younger, mate?
Yeah.
I can't tell.
Chief with dark brown, was it? I meant Dino.
And wine to Abraham in Isaiah 53:8.
Do you know where Yahweh lives? Have a wild guess where Yahweh lives. Go on. I'll give you a clue. It's called Mount fucking Sion. Grandma.
Thy watchmen shall lift up thy voice. With the voice together shall they sing, for they shall see eye to eye when the Lord shall bring again to Zion. It is the eye, or the Mercury Center, which is the Aditum, the Holy of Holies, in the temple of the universe. But in the Tibetan sacred art, the Buddha is shown with a gold conical jewel rising from protuberance on his head. The
Protuberance.
protuberance indicates the fully developed 5,000 petal lotus, which is the Mercury center. And the gold jewel is the philosopher's So this is a mark upon your forehead, which indicates that you are a divine sage. It indicates the presence of the conductive stone within your skull. And this is a radiant.
So she's talking about the big eye on the lotus flower. And I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So she's not only gone on about the sun, which is here. She got the lotus flower with the eye, the gold crown. And then she says, this is fucking... Weird isn't really the word. And if you say weird, it sounds like weird.
Energy that produces a halo above your head,
Halo.
making you enlightened.
Look,
The conscious deities are depicted with
lotus in the eye and a fucking little crown
they
or
are shown to
halo.
have an
Corona.
actual open eye above their foreheads. The Western idiom of the mystery presents the same teaching by the symbol of the pentagram. When the star is related to the elements and to the human body. And the symbol, the elements of the
Go back and just start again at the beginning, Truth. You'll find out.
lives, the earth, air, fire, and water are allocated to the four lower triangles of the five
What's going
stars
on?
and correspond to the arms and legs. So when we're looking at that cross in your piece, that
Oh,
represents the four lower worlds.
What the
The rose in the center of the cross represents quintessence, which is the fifth state of matter, a human who is no longer on the cross of suffering and temptation,
Oh, dearie me,
which has
Chief.
risen
Jesus
with the
Christ.
rose. And
What
with
the
a
fuck?
rose
Did you see that? You
in
said.
the chest of every man and woman.
And my schools at Pentangles
Hello
as well.
there.
So
Hi, you
perfect.
guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up for both of us.
Winnie the Pooh laugh. And then so she basically her whole fucking video is written on my arm. Because I said at the very end, I said, I bet you wait. But she says Ganesh in a minute. And what did she do, Chief? What did she do? Oh, bollocks. Where was it? Where were we? Here we go.
Chest of every man and woman we shall see.
But Ganesh is going to turn up in any way.
Here, as we once did. This would be the underworld, someone who is still in the underworld of the rain gods,
Oh my
which would
God.
be fall. Because the Fibonacci
Anyway,
sequence
we're
is
gonna let
the
the sun,
inverted reality,
The
is
star,
numerical
the
communication.
fucking lotus flower with the eye and
The Fibonacci sequence
Fibonacci,
has
fly
two
me.
gates,
And then
which represents the
wait.
letters U and
Ganesh.
M.
with
U
the
is
jewel,
21,
the duality,
and
which
13.
is pure trans.
The
Does that
number
hurt too much
21
when you
is
get
the
finished?
last gate of the underworld. When you see an umbrella closed, it means that you have closed the Fibonacci sequence and gone through an inversion. When you invert U and M, it changes to MU, which is the land of Mu or Lemuria. M and U comes to 34. 34 is the word one. And it is also the word.
Although, one thing, Mani the Pooh. It isn't Lemuria, it's Lumeria, actually. In all honesty, it's Lumeria, not Lemuria. It was called Lemuria because they found ring-tailed lemurs on Madagascar, and they were like, now this is impossible for them to have got here, but they found existence of them. So then the guy was like, well, I think the guy found them, come up with the idea Lemuria or Lemur was a continent in the Indian Ocean, but that ain't right. It's Lumeria, and that's basically Hawaii. Hawaii as an archipelago, when the sea was a lot lower, it was a much bigger land mass. So there you go.
Neo. And it is a.
But there is Mu. There is a thing called Mu. And also, Willy nilly filly, silly old bear. Winnie the Pooh, filly nilly, silly old bear. Oh, I'll take that. I'm happy with that. Silly old bear, stuffed with fluff. Do you know what grandma used to say? She used to call a fart a fluff. She'd say, "Oh, who's fluffed?" That's that's what they call farts in Bristol, fluffs.
Place called 1 on the Fibonacci sequence, which is a special place. It means you've been resurrected.
Actually, I'll tell you exactly what Mu is now. I just remembered. Mu was on a planet called Terra, where we came from originally, and there was like 3 or 4 different races of human on Terra, and they all fucking fought each other, or 2 of them tried to overpower the other 2, and then they had to go underground because they fucked up the planet that much, and they lived in Mu, and then when they came out, eventually they redone Mu. And then the first seeds of human were from there. Also Lyrans. This is in Lyra, the Lyran constellation. So they first came to Lumeria, but they called it Mu. That's it, exactly. Yes, Cain and Abel, dangerous. Well, if you don't like it, truth, I will give you the truth. I will set you free personally. I will personally set you free. Bye. Idiot. Cain and Abel, dangerous. What's it got to do with Cain and Abel? Honestly, what a fucking knob. Who's mentioned Cain and Abel? Oh, I can't stand them fucking idiots.
Oh man, this is fucking nuts.
Represents 34. Then you gods add up to the number 34.
You're right,
including the true name of Jesus, which is I-E-S-A, Isa.
I told her that.
And Sophia is So, which is 34, and Thea, which is 34.
P-H-I-A.
All
comes
from
And that's a good point, actually. I've low Fee because my name is Philip, not Finette. So I'm going to have to change it to Sophie. No, not Lofi. Sophie. Lofi.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
There are many gods.
No, Chief.
L, Papa, Happy, and
Chief, I was on about what colour hair. Dino's hair was. I knew your hair. Oh,
Eon. You are an Eon,
Neo.
which is an emanation
One.
of Sophia. And
Eon
one. Eon, one.
Hey, interesting. That's interesting, that. Because Tara, or the Hill of Tara, is in Ireland, right? And tarot comes from Tara. We're told it means something different, but it's not. It comes from Tara, the Hill of Tara. Now, I think Tara was a goddess, if I'm correct, but that's where the word tarot comes from, Tara. So that's another, well, there's no such thing as weird anymore, is there? Dimensional matrix, that's right. Well, we live in a 12-dimensional matrix, but there's 22,000 dimensions apparently. But, you know, yeah, we are this. So we're on the 3rd density or dimension, but yeah, they do go up to 12. That's where there's 12 stargates. They fucked the 12th stargate up. That's why Britain's so important, because we got the 11th stargate, which is a place called Milk Hill in Bay of Pewsey, which is near Stonehenge. It's not Stonehenge, I'll tell you it is. And then the heart chakra is Glastonbury, which is over there. Literally, I can see it if I had a clear view, or you could see it from here, which is Avalon, which is where I live in Avalon. And that's why I was talking about Mount Shasta earlier, because Mount Shasta is a root chakra. So there you go. Apparently, there's 2 depending on where you look, there's 2 chakras in Britain. I think the crown chakra is potentially Silbury Hill, which is another thing completely I'm not going to get into now.
Quite significant.
Oh my
Aries is
God,
actually
I
the
know
number
what to do.
34, the 1. And when you enter into the 1,
It was
and
so
you
overwhelming
bridge
that night.
Aquarius with Aries, you have found Hermes that is great, and you rid yourself of Pisces, which was the body of Christ. He said, I laid down the foundation for you, turn over a stone, and there I am, cut a piece of wood, and there I am, 2 mountains representing 2 fish. And the horse that has passed away, or looks like it has become 2 mountains, is Pisces. And that's good, because that means that you've grown through the body.
Well, that isn't actually 100% right, because the Pisces is the Vesica Pisces, which is the Web of Weird. Oh my good God.
Christ. So the 2 mountains represent
Well, when you were
your
born,
2
when you were
eyes.
little boy,
And
when
it
you're
says
born.
that you will begin to see through the 3rd eye, and this eye is non-dual wisdom. And this eye can actually see that all beings live in and are composed of one radiant energy and are therefore interdependent.
The Lord one.
And so this is the one thing, and it's called the golden eye.
Golden
And it refers to the heart
eye.
of love. And you become an illuminated one. And this illuminated one is basically the
The Vesica Pisces is basically where the circles cross over into locking, and it's that like almond sort of shape.
Noah, the Enoch. That everyone is the one if you have the light within you. There's no difference between you or God or anyone else. You become an emanation of the one. So you can call yourself an eon because you're just the number 34, which is 1. Or Neo. Young like Neo, illuminated from the inside out. So each end of the rod of power is ornamented with a tree's fruit, the almond nut and the pine cone.
The almond.
This is the true wand of practitioners of the great work. And so this wand.
Well, how long have you been doing tarot for? I've been doing it for maybe 5-6 years, maybe. The Jesus symbol, yes, the fish, the fisher of men. That's right.
Is the crystal, and this crystal is the crystal spiral, meaning that you have left the Fibonacci sequence,
The helix.
the inverted reality,
the Fibonacci.
cross, which added everything, and you're going to its tilt, which is X. And X is the symbol of the resurrected Osiris, or you might like to know.
X is also Gibo, which means Pisces bladder, eh? X is Gibo, means partnership. Hey, there you go. Wow. Gibo means partnership, talents, and balance.
And on the Fibonacci sequence, the name Oz is 34. Iris is the next number on the Fibonacci sequence, which is 55.
Right.
And then when you get to 89 on the Fibonacci sequence, this is the entire name of Osiris put together, which is the resurrected Osiris.
Because I wanted to start at bang on 6 o'clock for the 6/6 portal. So I didn't have time to do it, so I will do it. I'll end this at 3. I'll end this at 9 o'clock. So we've had 3 hours of the portal, and then I'll make myself something to eat and maybe go and get some milk. I'll make a cup of tea, and then I'll start it back up again. What time? 3 hours. Oh yeah, there you go as well. That's why I didn't see Buddha. That's why. I'm doing a chief now, aren't I?
Team, which is the queen, and the next level is 100.
I'm messing about. Don't worry, Buddha. Don't worry.
44. Here you are at the fourth emanation of the one infinite God, which is called 1000.
Well, there you go. That's fucking interesting, Soulstar, because see, Queen Samara Damaris bin Yeshua would have been Mary Magdalene's daughter, and Mary Magdalene and the Holy Family came to paradise, which is here. Paradise is where they came with the Holy Grail and the Holy Family and Mary Magdalene, Mother Mary, and they went to Pilton by Glastonbury and made the first Watland Daub house of worship, the first church in the world, started the Christian faith, where it wasn't called Christian then. And there you go, Queen Sarah Morris bin Yeshua, their daughter, is buried in Glastonbury. There you go, the Queen of the Franks. But there is a big fucking question mark over whether they actually ever lived in the Middle East, because Commons Beaumont has proved, and that's what I've been trying to do. Because my friend also, he said to us in 1984. Oh, thank you. I've got a playlist up and going now as well, Buddha. If you don't mind at some point watching that, I would appreciate it. Yeah, so apparently the actual Holy Land is Britain and England, and there is actually quite a big body of evidence about it, but they will not, under no circumstances, have us ever knowing this, but do their level best, because when Constantine became emperor of Rome, and he basically moved it all to Constantinople, Constantine and his mum, Helena, she's the one who supposedly found the fucking cross and all that bullshit. They were from Britain. Yeah, so he probably will. Yeah, we're told that they migrated from the Middle East, but thing is, I don't need to think, because Britain is so much. Britain's Atlantis, right? And the Bible is the story of Atlantis. If you actually go into the Bible, and I've got a 200-year-old Bible at home, when you actually put the places they say as a place and they've described it, it's got absolutely fuck all to do with the Middle East. There's no correlation. The geology, the archaeology, and everything else is completely different. Yeah, it's all being usurped on purpose. They don't want people to understand all this. And when you really dig deep, it's pretty fucking fucked up. You know, Ireland and Britain are Atlantis. It all comes out of Atlantis. But basically, I'm not going to go into it on this one. It's too deep. But later on, exactly, it has all been buried. Yeah, exactly. You're all right, by the Catholic Church and all that. You know, the original church is of the Celtic Church in Britain, and that Britain had its own Christian faith way before the Roman Church. And when St. Augustine came to Britain to convert the heathens, Britain was already a complete. There you go, Atlantis. Well, Atlantis is here, and Buddha, right? So Atlantis isn't just Britain. It was the Bahamas, and it's also, right? It's also Sarasota, Florida. Okay, those are the three remnant places of Atlantis that you can still go to today. It's fucking deep. It is a deep web of weird, literally. So deep and so all-encompassing. Like I said, when I told Mary Moses that Jesus' name was Iesa, yeah? No. The Strait of Gibraltar isn't the Pillars of Hercules, and that's wrong as well. It should have been Heracles, right? The whole thing is been doctored and abused, right? So the actual Pillars of Heracles. Have you heard of the Giant's Causeway? Have you heard of the Giant's Causeway? That's basically between Ireland and Scotland. That is the Pillars of Hercules. But that's like, we could argue about that forever. And I'm not saying that you and the family aren't connected at all, Sissy, But what actually would have happened, what actually happened, yeah. There you go, exactly. And also, so the gateways to the underworld, yeah, they are portals, right? So in here, in where I live in Somerset, in Avalon, yeah, you have Cheddar Gorge and you have the Avon Gorge in Bristol. And they are both, and Bristol originally was called Hedes, right? Geds. Hedes, right? And Hedes is Hades. So it's the entrance it's the entrance where you have these gorges and you have these natural springs, all underground cave systems, and they are the gateways into Hades, or the underworld. There you go. I might be wrong, but what I'm saying, Sissy, is I have fully believe you are connected to them, but they didn't come from the Middle East originally. They came from Atlantis, from Britain, So that makes you even more powerful and even more divine, The Atlanteans, because all Atlantis is the Lemuria or Mu or Hawaii, that. This is my own personal belief, right? So, in Hawaii, you've got Kauai, Hawaii, which is a massive volcano, right? Wherever you have volcanoes, you have plate tectonics, and then so Atlantis definitely. Although some people say Atlantis was Santorini, which is Thera, but once again, it's all if you actually look into it, no, they're not a lie, but basically their origins are a lot older than what we're all told, because basically Britain got hit by a comet thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago, and this is where Atlantis fell. So Atlantis comes from Lemuria, because Lemuria is the same. It's heavy. What's Atlantic? Atlantis definitely is in the Atlantic. Britain is in the Atlantic. They'll tell you that the civilizations come out of. They'll tell you the first civilization is in Sumeria, or Mesopotamia, but it's not, because the stuff in Britain is so much older than all of those places. And we had a very strong civilization called Atlantis. And Atlantis comes from Lemuria, because Lemuria had heavy earthquake, liquefaction. So Lemuria fell. So they resettled in Atlantis. Atlantis, the same thing. Heavy earthquake. It doesn't mean she wasn't brown. It doesn't mean we can definitely play that, because it's Atlantis. No, it's not all from Britain, because as I just said, it all. Yeah, well, you disagree. That's entirely up to you. It's what all the dialogue's about. I could go into it now, and we can prove all this stuff through Commons Beaumont's work and many other people, which you'll never hear of because they didn't want you to know about it. Geological, archaeological, etymology, it all comes out of Britain. But before that, for the rest of Atlantis. Before that, it comes out of Hawaii, which is Lemuria. There you go. There you go. Doesn't mean they weren't brown. You know, there's a mass migration. Britain got hit by a comet. It totally fucking ravaged everything. Yeah, but before Egypt, where do you think they came from before Egypt? And actually, while you're on that point, I'm gonna step in here now. All of the pharaohs and the Egyptian bloodline are from Ireland. They've all got red hair. They're all rhesus negative, and they are all red hair white people. There you go. I just put that into the equation for you. And that's not not being racist or anything. It's a proven fact. If you want to have a look into it, I'd like you to go and have a look. Because all of the mummies and all the other things that they've taken out, they've all got red hair and they're all Irish. There you go. Anyway, don't worry about that. Let's not get into a massive argument in the 6-6 pool. But if you spend a couple of hours looking into it with an open mind, you will see that Egypt is from Atlantis. There you go. They did move back after, but originally there was a huge comet hit Britain. It's been proved. I can stand on that 100%. That's all of this has been proved. Anyway, but like I said, because I mean the whole thing ain't even from this fucking planet. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, well, that's up to you. If you want to study with Lee Carroll, you can't. Just because Lee Carroll says it doesn't mean. Bro, it all comes from a different planet for a start. It all comes from a different planet from a start. So it's not a racist thing. I'm not trying to big up Britain. Britain was Atlantis, you know. And I just said to you, it's also Sarasota, Florida. It's also the Bahamas. But all it is that Britain is the main bit you can see, the biggest area that's there. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but doesn't really mean just says it doesn't always mean it's 100%. You know what I mean? And I like Cryon. I do like Cryon. But at the same time, Cryon also said that people should be getting the fucking jab. So, I mean, I wouldn't go on everything he says, but we'll leave it at that. I don't want to get into a massive argument, but as it is, a massage in Britain. No, because it isn't even about Britain, but all I'm saying is the only stuff left that you can see from Atlantis is in Britain. Sarasota, Florida, yeah, which ain't Britain. And the Bahamas, which ain't Britain. No, I'm not trying to have an ego about it, mate. I've just said it's entirely up to you. I'm telling you the facts. You know, all I'm saying is that the stuff that's left over from the original civilization, my battery's gonna die, is in Britain. It is in Sarasota, Florida. So, there you go. I mean, and even that, if you listen to Mary Moses, she'll tell you that the age of Aquarius isn't the age of Aquarius. The thing is, guys, what we need to realize is that every single thing we've been told of mainstream stuff isn't true. So if you, what can I say for an example? Let's think about something. Could be anything. Could be anything. It's so simple. Oh, Cryon, because I used to listen to Cryon every week, and when it was lockdown, he was saying about COVID and all this, that, and the other. But like COVID was a massive load of bullshit. So once I start when I hear people say stuff which doesn't ring true, then I instantly think, good point. I like Lee Carroll. I think he's a great channeler and all those things. But when I hear stuff like that, I have to ask the question, what's going on there? Like Mary Moses the other day, I told her that Jesus was called Isa. I'm not saying he's not real, but what I'm saying is him saying about the COVID thing. Oh, right, listen, Buddha, you know, if you actually believe that COVID was a real thing, it was a flu, love. It was a flu. No one died of COVID at all because until, oh God, certain time, they never even had a test for it. So everyone that they said died of COVID didn't die of COVID. They had no test to prove it. They just wanted you or whoever to have the vaccine, pure and simple. That's all it is. That's all it is. It was a weapon, but a psychological weapon. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. It's true. It's true. Easy. Look, Buddha, you know, I'm not going to get into an argument about it. If you don't like it, don't be here. It's up to you. 3.3 million people die all the time every year of the flu. Look into it, love. Please. I don't want to get into a massive argument about it. COVID-19 as a thing wasn't real. It wasn't real. They had already painted the thing 5 years before. They didn't, love. They didn't. It's the flu. It's the flu. Every year, 3.3 million people die of the flu. Every day, people die of the flu. You're not saying true facts, love. I'm sorry. But there you go. It's up to you if you want to believe that. COVID-19 was not COVID-19. It was the flu. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a real thing. It was all bullshit. It was created by the government. You are true. But it was a mind thing. So that you had the jab. So I hope it's in a book. It doesn't mean anything because it's in a book. I could write a book now. Doesn't mean it's true. Doesn't really matter. I do not need to argue the toss. One sec. But I don't need to argue the toss about COVID. You know, I went. Buddha, there's no need to be like that. You don't need to be like that. I'm just saying how it is. It's not an ego. How am I gaining anything out of it? It's not. See you later on. That's fine. See, this is what I mean. This is how fucking stuff like causes massive arguments. You know, it's one of those things. COVID wasn't real. People die. Do you know what? Less people died the year of COVID than normal. And last year, 1 million people more died because of the vaccines. So it did its job. There you go. Anyway, hello, Bumblebee. You all right, love? There you go. But it's not an attack on you because I disagree with you on something. That's what it's all about. That's exactly why. Exactly. That's what I mean. There was none. Flu disappeared. So there you go. I don't want to talk about it anymore anyway. It's all bullshit. Everything we're told by the government. I'll tell you what, Buddha, I've done more research than you have about it. I guarantee you that. 100%. There was no flu. Yeah, but there was flu. It's the same thing. I had COVID. It's the flu. Simple. But I don't want to argue with you about it. I don't mean to upset you. Oh, okay. That's absolutely fine. But do you know what I mean? Near enough everyone in England who's in the medical field had the fucking jab. and they're all fucked. The amount of people that died from having the jab. I didn't need to argue about it. No medical proof. There's no medical proof. In fact, there's less medical proof than what you're saying, because they never had yes, loads of people have died from it. My brother died from it. Yeah, good on them. They should have fucking done. It's an evil thing. So that they put fucking... Look, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. It's up to you if you want to carry on writing about it, but I'm not going to talk about it anymore. This was a nice stream, which has now turned into a slanging match. It's ridiculous. The portal has just opened into a slanging match at 21:12. It's crazy. There's no medical proof. They had no test for it. So every single person that they said died, how can you say that they died from it if they have no proof? There's no proof. Anyway, let's leave it at there. I didn't want to be on a slanging match about fucking COVID. Fuck me. COVID's been and gone. Oh dear. So where are you now, Bumblebee? You still in hospital? Wow, that was a fucking... Okay. All right. Well, I'm not talking about it, Buddha. That's it. As fact. If you want to talk about it, that's fine, but not here, please, because this would just cause... The vibe has just gone so downhill. You know, we were out having a nice vibe, and now it's turned into a slanging match over fucking COVID. So let's beg to differ about everything, okay? Let's beg to differ about Britain. Let's beg to differ about all this stuff. But one thing I will say to you right now, Yogi said it. Oh, hang on. I am taking feedback. Because I'm listening, but you can't take feedback. It's the same thing. I've just said to one thing and you said no. It's the same thing. You know? You're getting angry. No, I'm not. It's no disrespect. But disrespect is for the government and what happened. No disrespect to anyone else. My brother died because he had the shot. Simple. A lot of people did, you know? But there you go. That's what I want to talk about. Yeah, that's fine. It's up to you, Buddha. But I'm not talking about it anymore. You know? This is an argument we could have for the rest of our lives. The fucking tone in here has just gone down. Just gone right down. I'm going to put some reggae on to fucking chill things out a bit. Wowee. I'm going to make a cup of tea. There you go. And that was Cryon. Exactly. I listened to Cryon. I'm happy to listen to Cryon. I like him. There you go. It's premiere now. The Heyoka Cryon. Bloody hell. Make a cup of tea.
Give thanks from the rising of the sun to the setting of the same. Give thanks, forever thankful. Forever thankful. Another dawn has blessed my eyes, golden lights across the skies. A grateful heart can recognize every gift just supplies. For the breath within my chest, for the shelter and the rest, through every trial and every test, Jah has surely blessed thy best. When I look where I have been,
that's fine, Chief.
And the many things
I've done plenty of research and I know differently. That's what I'm saying.
To every line in between, forever thankful. Forever praising, Jack only name I'm always raising. Through every season, life is changing. Forever thankful, chant. Forever thankful, forever singing. Hear the joyful voices ringing.
That's brilliant.
To the King all glory bringing. Forever thankful.
Brilliant's nice.
The farmer reap the fruit he sow. The rivers to the ocean flow. The seeds of gratitude shall grow. Where God's living waters go. The birds awaken with their song. Teaching I where I belong. Giving thanks the whole day long. Keep the weary spirit strong. Forever thankful, forever praising. That's only name I'm always raising.
Chief, I think you get banned for about 2 weeks, shadow ban. So you should be able to go live pretty soon. Well, I'm not on there in a minute anyway. Well, maybe try later on. I don't know. Have you had any? There we go. Chief, have you had any more subs come since Yogi asked about it? Well, you're in the shower. Is it 2:22? It will be 2:22 in a minute, yeah. Oh dear. One thing I will say about this whole thing is, though, if you speak to Squirrel about this, he will have a similar outlook as what I've got. I'm just warning you all now, you know. And I wasn't an attack on anyone. I didn't mean to offend anyone, you know. It's affected me big time, the whole thing, you know. My brother died. I found him dead, and it's been stuck with me in my head forever. So it's not something I say lightly, but, you know, everything we're told by the government, all the governments, are done on purpose. So, like, it's not what they tell you, you know. I'm purely, my whole point of me being is to try and fucking help people, you know. It's not to cause arguments, you know. So I do apologise. I apologise, Buddha, because I think you're a great fucking person. I'm sorry that upset you so much. And I like Lee Carroll. But all I'm saying is that sometimes, you know, it's like Mary Moses. I told her that Jesus' name was Iyesa, you know, and she turned round and said that she channeled it, and a Turkish person told her. Yeah, I could show you the fucking email now. I told her that they still call Jesus Esa in Turkey. You know, I found that out years and years ago. So when people say, and I'm not saying Lee Carroll, don't get me wrong, I'm sure I absolutely love Lee Carroll. I would like to meet Lee Carroll. I know he's been to Egypt and that. He's even been to Glastonbury, you know, because once again, he's a fucking, you know, he's tapped in. But when I hear certain things people say, I do have to question things, and that's all I'm doing, you know. That's a massive can of worms, you know. But as I said, Lemuria, that fell through like earthquakes and bad shit, and then they went to Atlantis, and Atlantis the same thing. How I see it is that when you have an earthquake that's powerful enough and volcanic activity, right, you get a thing called liquefaction. So, like a mountain, if it was vibrating at a high enough frequency, it can literally collapse. And that's what I personally think that's what happened with Atlantis. And then that's why, so like potentially they say about sea level rising and everything else. But if you think of it that if something can, it's called liquefaction, and basically a concrete road turns to liquid, it just flows to pyroplastic flow, I think it's called, and that's what I think happened with Atlantis as a main hub, and then so what's left is Sarasota, Florida, the Bahamas, Bimini Road, and then Britain on the other side of it, which makes sense. And then, like Shana Dean said, that Mu was the name of the place in Tara, not Terra, solely Tara, like you said. That's where it comes from. That's where the Tara bit comes from, because there was a planet called Tara in the Lyran constellation, which supposedly got fucking obliterated, and that's why they had to. It's called the fall. Like, you know, you heard about the fall of man. Well, that like all the Bible stuff is allegory of older stuff. You know, much older. Because the thing is, they'll tell you that there's like humans have been here for like, I don't know, say like 20,000 years or whatever. But you know, there's been stuff going on there for fucking billions of years, not even millions, billions. So once you realise that everything is much older, then you've got to start asking yourself, well, you know, this current world we're in, this current civilization is, you know, say that when they changed the timeline to the Gregorian calendar, and we're in 2026, you know, it's the same as like the Chinese calendar is something much older. So it's like all of the stuff is just crazy. And that's why I love reggae.
Guide out through the valleys and the mountains. Lead I through the storm. Guide the traveler home.
What's happened in Jamaica as well? There's been a massive fucking storm or something, because I didn't really watch the news, but I did see something. That like a place had been heavily flooded. So I wondered what you did your thing about Jamaica. I meant to ask you that earlier on, Sissy, because I love reggae, and I like the Rasta. I like the Rastafarian community. You know, it's they're good people. They're good people, and the music's amazing. The music's like positive, isn't it? Whereas a lot of music, because of the frequencies, the 432 frequency is positive, but the 442 is like negative. And I think the reggae is on a 432 frequency. It's still true. Yeah, exactly. They are three different places. You're absolutely right, 100%. But like I just explained to you all, should be Lemuria. Yeah, they changed. They made up Lemuria. You know, you can look this up right now if you want. There's an archaeologist, as I said, found ring-tailed lemurs in Madagascar, and he named it Lemuria because he believed that there's no way that these lemurs could have got to Madagascar, and that he said that there was a continent in the Indian Ocean, but actually Lemuria is Hawaii. So there you go. That's right. Yeah, Lemuria. It should be. Lemuria is a name made up in the 19th century by an archaeologist because of ring-tailed lemurs. They're a kind of animal, but it should be Lemuria. Mu was the civilization that went to Lemuria and was the first seeding of humans, and they came from Mu and Tara, and which is in Lyra. Now you're spelling it Lemur. It should be Lumer, Lumer. It was they changed it to lemur because they found ring-tailed lemurs. I don't want to get into an argument about that, guys. Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's not an attack on you, Buddha. I'd already said that before you even came in, love. Seriously, I swear, I'm not trying to attack you. Oh, God. Well, I'm going because this is just getting stupid now. You know. Right, nice one, guys. See you later on. I'll see you later, Chief. Cheers, guys.